Thursday. I'm clean and shiny. I'm still like a drowned rat. My hair's still a little drippy. I just got out of the shower and Dad just went in. Hi, Kitty. I do have some here today. She's happy because I have some open. Salmon flavored. Mmm, yum. Heidi hears it too. There you go. Go get them. I have 3 things written down to talk about today. 1, Dad's orthopedic appointment yesterday. His appointment was at 4:10. He called me at 4 o'clock. He said, I'm at the doctor's office. I'm going to be here a while. There were still 6 patients ahead of him. They said it could be up to an hour and a half wait. If you'd like to reschedule, he could. Dad's like, no, I'm here to wait. I have nowhere else to be. So, he got in and saw Dr. Balint. Balint used to do hips, knees, and shoulders. And he dropped hips because he's just so busy. He's just running. He's a worker. He works and works and works and runs and runs and runs. And because Dad said when he finally left, there were no doctors left. Nobody was left. The cleaning people were there. And they x-rayed his knee, and he does need a full replacement on the right side, because that's the problem. That's the side he's having problems with, so that's the only side they checked right now. Dr. Balint told him, it's up to you, when you want to decide to do this. He said, right now I'm about a month and a half out for surgeries. He said, if you want to wait and get through the summer and maybe come in the fall, because he didn't know how active Dad was in the summer. So it's up to Dad now. And now Dad's like, maybe I'll wait until a little later in the year. So he had his consultation, and the doctor said, it's up to you to tell me when you want to do this. That's how he was with the hip. He's like, how long do you want to take the pain? So it aches him sometimes, but it just really gets him like I always call it my knee glitches, and he gets glitches now. And so he's going to wait a while. I said, don't wait so long that it's going to get winter time again. I said, if you're going to have it in the fall, at least have it early enough to where you can get healed before winter hits. So that's probably what's going to happen in the fall. Unless it gets horribly bad sometime within the next few months. So that's where we're at with the Humper's knee. The next one is a little bit of sad news. Our friends Larry and Joni has their dog Killer, who's 21. They had him put to sleep yesterday. We heard that news from Grandma. They were having all the kids over to have dinner because their daughter and husband's here visiting from, their daughter's in the Air Force and is stationed in Washington, D.C., and they're here visiting. So they were having a family dinner. And even last week when we went to that party, we got to talking about pets and stuff, and I told Joni, because Joni so badly just wanted him to pass away in his sleep, peacefully. And I said, I know that's what you want, but sometimes that's not how it goes. Sometimes you have to be the one that makes that decision. And I think their daughter being here really helped. I think she probably helped support her mom into making the decision. Heidi, do you want a couple little treats too? I know these aren't the best for you, but I know you like them. Here. She sucks them up like a Hoover vacuum cleaner. So, goodbye, Mr. Killer. 21 years is a long time. He was the oldest canine patient at his vet. So, I hope Heidi lives 21 years. That talked about that. Last thing I'm going to talk about is Susie G asked me a question. To me, she asked if I'd ever seen a UFO. I have not, but he must be just getting in the shower. I heard him turn on the fan. Just north of town, when I was younger, we would go out and hang out at my friend's aunt's house all the time, and we got to talking about UFOs one night, and she's like, oh, I've seen one. I'm like, huh? They never could explain what was there. because the authorities were involved and they checked to make sure it wasn't a weather balloon and all this stuff. And she's got the laminated article in her purse. It's so funny. But they never could figure out what it was. And then all of a sudden it like zooped away really fast. And cause it kind of hovered in a spot for a while, and they checked. Several people were watching it, and it's an unexplained thing. Nobody knew what it was. Kitty, do you believe in UFOs? I believe we can't possibly be the only planet with life. I mean, there has to be other things out there, but who knows? I don't know. But when she pulled that article out of her purse that was all laminated and I was reading it, I'm like, that's weird. She says nobody could ever explain what that was. The police couldn't figure it out. They called places, you know, is there supposed to be anything in this area? Because it was nighttime. So it was lights. And they thought maybe it was a weather balloon, and they thought it was this, and they thought it was a helicopter, but nobody was there. It was weird. And then all of a sudden it was gone in a blink of an eye. It was gone. Yeah. So she will tell you she saw a UFO. I have not. I think it'd be cool to see one. I ain't lying. As long as you don't like shoot me with a laser beam or something. Suck my brains out of my ear. But those are my lists for today. I can throw my little piece of paper away. Dad's getting ready to go to the Legion in Berrien Springs and have chili and a burger. And one of their friends there passed away. He's trying to figure out what happened. They just celebrated his birthday not long ago, and Dad bought him a beer. He's like 51. Passed away at home, so maybe it was a sudden heart attack or stroke or something. So he's going to go there and see if anybody knows what happened and hang out with the people at the Legion. He's been hanging out at the Berrien Springs Legion a lot. I think if the Galeen Legion ever closes, that's where he'll transfer to. As if y'all even know where that is. Galeen's that way, Berrien Springs that way. Cops. Oh, Heidi's telling those cops what for. So when he's gone, I'm gonna do a little prep for my for dinner tonight. I'm making fajitas, so I'm gonna cut up like the onions and the peppers, and I grilled the steaks last night. I'm gonna slice those up and get everything ready. So tonight, all I have to do is throw it all together. Lettuce. I have lettuce to cut up. I got this big honking head of iceberg lettuce, which is my least favorite kind of lettuce, but it was 99 cents. Come on. And we're going to use it for fajitas, but there's so much of it, I'm going to chop up the rest of it and just stuff it into jars and seal them up and see how long it lasts. And if I want to make a little salad, I could just pour some lettuce out, or I need lettuce for something. More fajitas, like leftovers tomorrow. I have it. I'm starting to get a little froggy in my throat. Ooh, wow. I'm weird. Can't help it. Kitty, anything to add? Anything? Anything at all? All the snow's gone. Gone. Melted. Never really got hot. Tomorrow, it's only supposed to be a high of like in the 20s. I still want no coat weather so bad. I don't really wear a coat anyway. I wear just a little thin jersey knit thing. But I keep a big coat in my car, which I haven't worn a big winter coat. Oh gosh, quite a long time. Not a fan of coats. No. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. Almost 10 minutes. I'll see you later, alligators.